We therefore urge this government to walk the talk and by being bold with policy implementation. Enough of the rhetoric of 24-hour economy. We've heard one job, 3 shifts. Enough of it. We want the reality.
Na me amente Parliament of Ghana krano Afenyo-Markin mahuwe me assure say winning. But ebia na we expect more. Can say open more, I say more starting. We are waiting because Ghana for say edwuma ye. E say edwuma ye in abundance. Na you say ultimate select the edwuma e be boa wo. E no that. This is what we are looking for, but men can say in starting e be starting. The third meeting for the 4th Republic in the 9th Parliament. I resume after about 3 months of recession and no Parliament. So far, I'm not here to say afedi o maybe Parliament no I remember. Now, on Parliament in the say walkout press conference so Alexander Afenyo-Markin, the minority leader, and I said the micro minority leader. Papa said this said we are the mighty minority, even though we are 87, but still.
Though we are 87, we assure the people of Ghana that we are firm in our conviction and will be able to hold this super majority to account.
Speaker of Parliament, Albert Sumani Bagwin, as a Emopiao, young country or 2-4 or say to 2 the second. Nana Achomu Kente Kama Kente ya now as a Speaker of Parliament. Honorable Sumani Bagwin, Etia, Nina no Aya Kenta or 2-4 said to the chair Parliament House. Money number fan count for him decoration way a quality correct pinto na minority leader Afenyo-Markin said 24-hour economy and this for Mokan Yache. Moka yache mo bibiya kama ya da aden ade na yache muntimi nya ade na monka nchere Ghana fo enya awese muntimi nya ade no na munya rof na mo ye no na at the same time Afenyo-Markin say hey o mama no every majority for that say o muntimi mbuli o mego so stay ground o me grounded out fighting against any intimidation from the NDC. Almost no we mighty majority omuboa capre bo mutimi yomo but respond about for Mahama Ayariga or majority leader in Parliament from the side of the NDC as what say no MPP for no munya micro minority bi who or me minority then they say almost too much.
I believe they are no longer a micro minority but a minuscule minority.
Almost too much. Just say, yeah, we hasn't Tatiano. But at the same time, or see the way I Ghana for 2-tier MPP, no, I have quite evidence. Only the entire Afenyo-Markin. Yeah, minority leader, I can say, hey, Ghana for Muso, Ghana for Breno, say, you're too adianatiamo. I know cry over a clear message, it is a mono. Ghana for Shadan Yadam, I won't feel him. And so far, John the money Mama Baye, City, I appreciate it, for boy, SOT. Ghana for nyane boso ti ye ho nhaye enti na Ghana for obia say ye wate o se Ghana ye de Ghana ye ase make han ai make hani Ghana mo de enti e clear e che say Ghanaians are now ready to make sure say NDC administration no ebe enjoy full for no say hey omo mfa say minority for musa still omo make sure say close market of the minority for power. Why? A naked truth. Our Oldboga trends. For comment no at comment section as subscribe, like it. Next time we are as you enjoy here. Over PM our the Parliament of Ghana. I heard the Speaker of Parliament Albert Sumani Bagwin. I heard the Speaker of Parliament Papano. Ono started with Parliament proceedings. Now national anthem the dead power. A national pledge rather. We were go school now assembly on town seminar. And I promise of myself, you know, we can't massa. We can't massa. Because assembly I can't know a book so. Young go the immediately. Body getting young, but still, imagine it's the auntie. And to what is how anybody be at the end. Pledge the so
Honorable members, I promise on my honor
Owen Oswe in the new parliamentarians are now mobile parliament from Akwatia any Tamale Central. Papa your friend Professor Ali Dusedu from Tamale Central no or replace the late Honorable Muntala Mohammed. And then Papa your friend lawyer Bernard Bediako also from Akwatia also replace the MPP candidate here also every munanu yeyi. Tinada say nipa mienu no ya swear two friends and parliamentarians and they are on the way and I did the
in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We now take the oath of a member of Parliament. I,
Seydou Mahama Ayariga,
having been elected a member of Parliament, do, in the name of the Almighty God, swear, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana,
as by law established, that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
and that I will faithfully
and
conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament. So help me God.
So help me God.
Honorable members, thank you for taking the oath. You are most welcome. And I will hold you to two oaths that you sworn, particularly the one where you clearly stated that you faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament. To enable you to discharge those duties, I will first give you the hoe and the cutlass. You don't go to your farm without the hoe or the cutlass. And so on a daily basis, I observe members when they walk in. Please, even though I'm 33 years here, on a daily basis, I still refer to the Constitution and the standing orders.
Now, Speaker of Parliament, Albert Money back we no guy say, you better also can say from maybe a floor no. I'm above the minority and the majority, but after 3 months here, you go break manya time. Manya kwana me yere edide, ya dido, ya fili me na mabusu for me no more trans ya di ankomo kakra. Ye say abusu for fear. Sana adwuma ye de adwuma si ani so ma tese ye nya time e ma abusua. O si de si ye na anwia na ye renovation yi. Ebo ma ye tena fie kakra na no kura na control wo mo. Ba kakra na minya time spend ofie na mu say 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 parliamentarians yetimi ma ye days bi e betima nya leave. Na ya so yetima kwodi ahomeni ani adofo ni abusuafo. Atima kwotena se agide ani kakra. O si de bia na business as usual, business as usual. Nini na no be wie no na member of parliament. O time be so no serve the country but one man serve family. O family ni we jam ho no holiday break fatigue cause yes akwa yin nche and is a member of parliament for person omunye cha to honor there honor speaker of parliament or advocate say omu introduce an annual leave for member of parliament for say the bear abebuama that demanding nature na omadwuma no etie no ebe omunya time kakra dey arrest omunya time kakra dey amom namfo ebe time omunya time kakra dey amom obusuafo na ni na no all work and no play make Jack a dull boy.
We say recess. They recede from plenary session to engage in the other functions of the House outside plenary session. So they don't go, members of parliament don't go on holidays or vacation. They recede to continue to do the work of member of parliament. I think it's something that we have to consider because the Labour Act expects that you should also have some leave. Some leave is done all over the world. Members of parliament have leave so that you can rest. Those of us who have sacrificed all these years, we know how our families have been destroyed because you never have time for your family. You never have time for people dear to your heart, the people that you grew with, and sometimes they don't spare you. Please, let's think over it, discuss with our neighbors outside the parliament, and at least get a few days to have some breathing space, if not to rest, but to share love with your immediate family members.
Now, Alexander Afenyo-Markin is any floor no. Onya floor no here na so we may be 87, but we will hold the super majority to account. And according to Alexander Afenyo-Markin, say, hey, so the omuso omunga so omodosun. Yes, omu 87 from 88 to 87. Omu arrest number where the ponko number. Now so I say among was omu for ntwetu omu so tai. Also omu de bebo bi papa any si phone 2 ometie omu twa omu de besi omu ready. So me fati ama Ghana abe a better country because democracy is quite one-sided emwa into the micro minority and as the mighty minority. According to Alexander Afenyo-Markin, just say Oma ye ready. So me fati NDC boot for boot.
Though we are 87, we assure the people of Ghana that we are firm in our conviction and will be able to hold this super majority to account. We don't believe in numbers. We believe in substance and will confront you with substance. Mr. Speaker, we are a proud, mighty few who will speak truth to power and work tirelessly. Mr. Speaker, guided by discipline, hard work, and our faith in God. When your party lost in 2000, you led a charge with fewer numbers, and within a short period, you made progress. We also inspired by what we saw in 2016, said that by 2020, your side had made progress. We believe in that same dream that come 2028, the minority will be the majority. Mr. Speaker, let us all be in President Akufo-Addo's words, be citizens, not spectators. Mr. Speaker, I thank you so much for your kind audience, and I thank colleagues for indulging.
Now, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, the minority leader, also said, enough of the rhetoric about the 24-hour economy. We haven't heard of one job. 3 shifts, we want to see the reality on the street of Accra.
Under MPP stewardship, Ghana's democracy deepened and economy grew to the extent that the world took notice. We therefore urge this government to walk the talk and by being bold with policy implementation, enough of the rhetoric of 24-hour economy. We've heard 1 job, 3 shifts. Enough of it. We want the reality to be seen on the streets of Accra.
According to the minority leader, they say, hey, 24-hour economy here John Dramani Mahama and your Odiaban Papa Nabo. Odiaban Papa Nabo 24-hour economy. Or say here 24-hour connect 24-hour day. Maka who slogan sounds enough of the rhetorics. Brofona dosun. As a sebe wale contemporary ya dosun. Munya no keka na muncha asenye eduma. Ya pese 24-hour economy say amam for eduma na onhu ba gumbom say Alexander Afenyo-Markin sanayene. We are aware so go pim on the port of Ghana. The tema port no 24-hour economy has started. DVLA 24-hour economy has started. Passport office 24-hour economy has started. Aba na me amente Parliament of Ghana kra no Afenyo-Markin mahuwe me sure say winning. But ebia na we expect more. Can say open more, I say more started. We are waiting because Ghana for say eduma ye. I say eduma ye in abundance. Then is ultimate select the eduma ebeboa and that. This is what we are looking for, but men can say in starting be started. And the first and connection Afenyo-Markin editor said justice may not only be done but be seen to be done. It cannot be harsh on critics and lenient towards those who close to power. Why are you off because Papa your friend Alexander Afenyo-Markin say hey. Just MPP ni kan say bia na e beche no. MPP ni be na no na e beche no. But NDC ni kasa hwinsi. O se na anu yayi abrante be friend Kwame Nkrumah the second. E go posti nyema bi for government of the day ho a ya be so na mana jail time of 7 months. Dem mom no ono so far azoka e threaten no wakotia se obekunu by election be si e wafutu. E be si ne e wafutu won no by election si ye onwu ye mom de. Dem obi threaten in life by yenche no. Adenti na nipa no tese obe NDC dia na ho so hwisi ne dia na life amano. But oni NDC mu dia e hono justice no no. Justice must not only be done, but must be seen to be done. It cannot be harsh on critics and lenient towards those close to power. Into your budget so far as okay. I be am be mu ni dey say ye do nche no ye twa by an Canada. Dem am no so onu ye MPP ni dey na say ba ne dan dey fam fi ne say egutugu o say enye fair enye kura. Alexander Afenyo-Markin we no dey to say we were in office for 8 years with some disappointment and mistakes made, but largely our records speaks. According to Afenyo-Markin, say, hey, in fact, MPP boy, Juma Papa, Juma MPP boy, and Kenny man can't get no.
You see, ours is a center right in ideology. What does a center right party do? It promotes free markets, it promotes private enterprise, it encourages the private sector to develop and promote Ghanaian values. Of course, we were in office for 8 years, no doubt. Some few mistakes made, some few disappointment, but largely our records speak. We introduced free SHS and implemented successfully. We were able to make TVET free. We introduced them. All the TVET institutions across the nation received facelifts. In terms of road infrastructure, 13,000 kilometers of roads. Never in the history of this country have we ever experienced that. The 1D1F was aimed at helping the private sector. And not the least, the Agenda 111, that dream, that vision of ensuring that health care infrastructure was brought to the doorstep of our people. My point is that all these Ghanaians saw and experienced. We revamped the health insurance system. NIA was properly retooled, sufficient budgetary allocation made, and then the Ghana card, which our opponent poo-poo. Today, the Ghana card that was brought on stream has helped our security agencies in tracking people who are involved in all manner of crimes.
Also, yes, some mistakes were done. Omoti ase say neman do ama anye ye. Nemo in all, who can in aboma MPP and making sure say no. The government of the day. Ebebo adwumanti adwuma ne de. Omabo ama Ghana for ti Ghana for expect say mfa so ponko a na beba. Enti Afenyo-Markin, the minority leader, to me say I be no MPP a mistake. But still, you know about the NDC, AMI and Suntian so, Yeni Nefanto, and Waba Mom 2028. But you consider never have pressure no, as from NDC for. Oh, no minority leader say, Obi say, Omu mistake, who mistake. Or say, what the meti our tape so live videos to say, whoa, Afenyo-Markin, whoa, what the position as a MPP for. Abufa man for soldier security service police mu fire service immigration mo say wey sa na ma na mo ye no why admit say we a crime a criminal say by now say am say timo twen den.
I also want to draw the attention of the mind to a recent video clip of his at a campaign rally where he was boasting of how was in office as an MPP government they use their office to improperly recruit people into all sorts of agencies, including the security agencies. He clearly indicated that the MPP in government abused his office, appointees abused their office, and they recruited not going through the proper recruitment channels and filled vacancies with party faithfuls. And they were daring the NDC. They were daring the NDC to see if the NDC will also be able to fill those public offices with their party faithfuls. By those statements, you had justified the decision to dismiss those people. You had authenticated the claim that whilst in office, you improperly, unconstitutionally, illegally, and inconsistent with constitutional requirements, recruited people and placed them in office when you shouldn't have done so. So you cannot be making those statements at rallies and then come to this chamber and say that we should investigate those recruitments and the dismissals. If you want us to carry out an inquiry, we will be inquiring and investigating your statement, because you are actually admitting crimes. You were publicly admitting the commission of crimes in relation to recruitment, especially to security agencies. And you come to this chamber and say we should investigate the removal of some people from offices. It won't happen here. It will never happen. Mr. Speaker, it won't happen because you have actually justified the decisions. You have justified the decisions. What you said at the rally is a very serious matter, coming from the opposition leader. Other people are actually calling on us in the NDC that then we should probe all the recruitments that took place, because you have publicly indicated that once in office, you use your office to staff public agencies with party faithfuls. How did you do that? And you are trying to create problems for the NDC administration and trying to trap us to behave like your government. We will not behave like you. We will not behave like you, because Ghanaians rejected you overwhelmingly for behaving that way. We don't want to be rejected by Ghanaians, so we will not follow your footsteps. We will not be enticed by your statements.
Parliamentarians say anchamo. One grand court na say trace 1992 constitution na. Parliamentarians say parliament intimi ntomo. Ntima kuku ni panam ye parliamentarian na. Me say parliament wa mo ntimi ncheme. See ya na president ifira kunya so intimi nche no. Na so mo nam no mu di esika kwa. Anyway, unim what admit say a criminal. He's laughing because he knows it won't go anywhere. Almost say kunya nko be bia ma me ko say kunya ye betima kutum. Wey nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Now owie no Mahama Ayariga, I the majority leader in parliament from the side of the NDC. Every no guy say, hey, MPP for no Kenya munya micro minority bill. Munya 88, some 87, where minuscule minority. And then some baby model moves are too much. And catch your bag and ye.
Mr. Speaker, with these two elections and the one that took place in Ablekuma, this House is now fully constituted. The independent members of this House remain 4. The NPP, which previously had a micro minority of 88, has had its number shrink further to 87. Mr. Speaker, I believe they are no longer a micro minority, but a minuscule minority. Mr. Speaker, micro could actually be a large number, because micro is a unit of measurement. 1 million can actually be micro when you are evaluating 1 billion. In English, when you want to describe something as very small, you say minuscule.
I was to assume, according to Mahama Ayariga, Majority Leader NDC in Parliament, he said, winning Akwatia about 8 months into office signals the growing popularity of the NDC and the public positive rating of the government under President John Dramani Mahama. Just say they were Akwatia for in 8 months. If I saw two about overwhelmingly, and the man NDC says, check. Now say the NDC for you be an open so mope. The
A minute of silence has already been observed in remembrance of our colleagues. Let me thank this House for that. Right Honorable Speaker, this loss occasioned a by-election in the Tamale South, and in addition to an earlier loss of our colleague, which also occasioned another by-election in Akwatia. Mr. Speaker, in the 2 by-elections, the National Democratic Congress, the NDC party, won the elections. Mr. Speaker, winning Akwatia about 8 months in office signals the growing popularity of the NDC in government and general public positive rating of the government of the NDC under President John Dramani Mahama. Mr. Speaker, with these 2 elections and the one that took place in Ablekuma, this House is now fully constituted. The independent members of this House remain 4. The NPP, which previously had a micro minority of 88, has had its number shrink further to 87. Mr. Speaker, I believe they are no longer a micro minority, but a minuscule minority. Mr. Speaker, micro could actually be a large number, because micro is a unit of measurement. 1 million can actually be micro when you are evaluating 1 billion. In English, when you want to describe something as very small, you say minuscule. The NDC supermajority will balloon to 185, and when we add our numbers to the 4 independents who have agreed to do business with us, the NDC will become a gargantuan majority. All I can say is, Mr. Speaker, so far, so excellent. During recess, MPs had the opportunity to observe the impact of work we did during our previous meetings, the budget we approved, the laws we passed, and the policies underpinning them. Our engagements revealed the persistent, urgent need to address youth unemployment.
Now say you try one of my chest and yan twaso. And my partner here, and I'm saying we are sure say enye kwan amo ye ka ho ne sika amo cheche ni de o se de bi NDC fo gba adwuma mo so mo gba adwuma enti so far Ghana fo age NDC fo atuma me se mo de mo ye mistake na mo sesa mo we mo sesa o 10 months na ye mo abaso no mo de mo sesa mo beti mo dwe ewo according to Mahama Ayariga ebio or say Ghana city is gaining strength and stabilizing and life is becoming more affordable for every Ghanaian. Say hey city no ene emwe sa so na ne wo hwe de say hey fu anu bo ekọ from ene ma sha say eye fonton from e de ma Ghana fonti e fa ye don do aba no de bo aba na what the from fonton from ne say ye wato ye bibia ye fine enti Ghana for na ye da because ye dem say o man peni papa bi na boy ho ban enti ye da na ya da ye da o man peni papa bi don drama ni mama na boy ban according to Mahama Ayariga say we de dey fine papa. Now the majority leader Mahama Ayariga owie no fancy pa and then is for the man but yeah that's another him so na minority leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin so na no to wie no sana minority in parliament so e man fans and say eh we are there the way Ghana for buguzo amuma fancy the way mutro fans left right center ayo obi ase the party leader akasa kama MPP for after say Afenyo-Markin anu si ye no omo tire say ne kasa no yopo Mahama Ayariga so kasa wie no according to NDC for say onso na no yopo but speaker of parliament say be aduru no ye na otumfo say tutu ase papa no edikante fefefe de aba ma ye decorate the parliament of Ghana ama na adipete a more Ghanaian heritage way because kasi na you kente officially the Ministry of Tourism am accused say nekente ye be bonafide property of Ghana can't be anti meje say your modi abunti e dia ya register ya patent ya copyright e dia enti na ko parliament abo say kente e di hu fusane ho no kama na speaker of parliament say the twa so say o me hia holiday na say and na nyam nko ya hia holiday na dos ngo Ghana ha the entire Ghanaian workforce ni holiday ko de bia so a me preach about this message I don't get it why yeah factor because here it look like say me be a poverty I family be say o say abrantion kama bre ba me hu sika na me vem aba say uti wo bre pa bateja wo side work bi e ka say eh de bia duru no brana che say obenya 100 Ghana oh no asa sorry che say ntimi hume nyina esika ni bre sika pay ya nti eye forto anya ye forto a wa mre a uni Ghana ne ye wo no parliamentarians kuro musika bro musika botto no omugras omunya holiday na wo hwa wo sha ase ho we dey obabre but the parliamentarians dwene say they should be thinking how I bet man making sure say a compulsory leave from private to public sector ebe ya dey ebe wo ho a ebe boa ama yetimi dia sesa the entire friends and tourism holiday resting and making sure say people will go back to work and being productive. Oh look say woji wa home na home kama say na say go back to adwuma we am more refreshing mind bibia ye kama by parliamentarians wala tell someone will even argue say most of you don't deserve that holiday now you anya na mako 3 months abi and mo then annual leave be na musape bi mo de ko eden mo de ko eden de bia na wote parliament house wo adwuma nsumu say nansen kro no a MPP fo yitwa mo boy ye bon pa say this for so mo kro no but there's no guarantee it that's the problem the mono holiday no grant can say fatamo but minority leaders so Alexander Afenyo-Markin tell say 24 hour go do hu ye ba ma kire no ebi wo ho ja se hwehwe o hwe tema port obehu bi o hwe DV office obehu bi o hwe passport office obehu bi majority leader Mahama Ayariga say Ghana no be bi ekoyi for now yes it's true even though Galamsey fight you can do more even though operation recover all loot we see Ghana money kapre and for my esemoji bibiri edebere but at the same time you catch them warning enye warning fa say mo was in the same way thank you ye better must dem Moses san na mo ko dey MPP for ye bia na dey 2012 e be 2016 sa endi saban ye na wallahi tell ebe mo se sini o be say enye ye na Ghana for boy abaso na Ghana for hu ye na ye enye ya eye mo a me say as it stands now from 2025 here back on no every single Ghanaian youth arise Ghana youth for your country the nation demand your devotion. Then after you getting the devotion, you tell them for God and country. And you say, Ghana and Ewinia, nobody give a damn about say MPP and ADC. Ghana must win so that we all will be safe and enjoy the Ghana that we are all building. For God and country, the Parliament of Ghana, after a long recess, their third meeting in the 4th Republic in the 9th Parliament. Of course, we have interesting things. And of course, we are land and I'm mobile. Subscribe, share, we are now like it. For comments, comment section, I say, say Edino Eba Coupe, Maxi, Billian, our naked truths on Oldboga trends. Macau. Bye bye.